Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy, Libros, and today we're just going to go over theories of the legend XX Tentacion, and just things that we see in the whole situation, and we've been evaluating it. So I was just going to clear it up with everyone, what we see of it, and then we are going to be kicking it off with another live stream later today, as usual. So, but first I just wanted to go back because the legend has passed X, and so I was just going to go through some theories that we saw and breakdowns that me and Tyler went through. But first off, as always, I wanted to start out with a little shout out to just appreciate everyone for being here and listening, and really just having an open mind on the situation, as not true as we want it to be, that a legend has had a tragic event happen to him. So shout out to DJ and Kay and Eric and Emerson and Dantum and Cherry, AJ's, Tony, Vamping, Ethan, Kaylee, Unicorn. Shout out to everyone. I know something that X really loved and appreciated was each one. He even said in his own words that he loves you all more than himself, and I just took those powerful words. He was an inspiration for me, just because knowing a guy that's so selfishless, that is for everyone in the community, for one thing, and that's to be the light in everyone's darkness, and for him, for the tragic events that have been happening, I just think is really awful. But X, because before I started this live stream, I was reading some X quotes, and it was, even if I do die, I want my legacy to be carried on forever. And in that way, I think it truly is going to be through new generation artists and new generation YouTubers and social media platforms, with spreading positivity, love, and just being there for everyone in their darkest hours, so you always have, a light. Who's X? X is a musical artist. Well, his name's XX Tentacion, and he's a musical artist. What he does is he helps people through just the hard times that they're going through. And he was on his way to Florida for a charity, and he got shot. He got killed in a charity event in Florida. He was going to buy a bike, and coming out was the tragic event. So here's just some theories that I've broken down, and I've even written them in my notes. I'm so serious about all of them that I don't want to say anything wrong. And let's get straight into it. And guys, just to know, this won't be our only live stream today, because I know for a lot of people out there, this isn't our normal. But I just definitely think that we have to come out and appreciate the artist he was, and never forget his legacy. Like, his legacy will always run on through this channel, being there for one another. Love and unity is the three main things that he stood for, and that is basically this channel. So I do want to know that if anyone is going through a hard time because of this, we do drop our social medias down below in the description, and we love to talk to any of y'all. Dantum, that's actually what we're talking about today. Is he dead? I'm not going to clickbait it and say he's alive, because this isn't something that should be clickbaited. Not at all. We're, not to get views off of someone's name. This is honest theories that I've been seeing throughout the community through his death or the publicity stunt. So I'm just naming both theories. And like I said, what X wanted was for everyone to just cherish as one and go to max extents of your like potential. So I just wanted to shout out everyone in here, not just because this is like a shout out live stream or anyone, but just to know that you are special and you deserve to hear your name heard today. So shout out to Tanya and Erica. Shout out to DJ Dantum and Unicorn Abby. Donald, what's going on, bro? Mark, is Mark here? Shout out to you, Mark. Shout out to you. And if Cheeky made it, shout out to Davis. Alright, so this is the first theory that is breaking the internet right now. Breaking news. And Dragon, shout out to you, my man. Thank you so much for coming in and hearing what we got to say. So, it was on breaking news that the picture of X, or the video, so to speak, because that is the first thing, if we're breaking down the video, that I see wrong with it. And the generation that we are in today, which I can't complain because I'm totally in the generation, we are a phone first media type generation. And with that, the first problem that I had with the video is as he was laying there, as a nearby witness said, pulse, with no pulse, everyone was videoing him. You even had one guy going in and out of his face. And with that, I just don't see really how that benefited anyone. In situations, I think that we have to come together really as one to really step forward in a situation and go forward from it. I think we have to become one, like as a unity, and no one was speaking. You just had people videoing him. So I think that was the first problem. I mean, honestly, if you see someone really suffering, first thing to do is call 911. Maybe even try to find someone nearby that could perform CPR, or try to just be there for him. Like hold his hand, know that there's someone there as the ambulance is coming. I mean, all I saw was people videoing him and not talking to one another to try to make a positive situation out of the tragedy that happened, like in that sense. But this was the first theory that I'm going to read. So, here guys, excuse me 1 second. No, it's fine. Yeah. She's outside by the pool. She's like cleaning up things. Yeah. Sorry about that interruption. So, the first theory that was on headlines of the news when I was reading it was there was 2 tattoos on X's face that was not there whenever all the videos that I disagree with was taking place on Snapchat and everything, which came out to find out that one tattoo was temporary. So we had one that was temporary, so that could have been on and off, but one was permanent that was not there. And like I said, I'm not using X's name to say alive or dead, just going through all the theories. Personally, I don't know what to think about it. I just try to think of the positive in every negative situation going forward. So, like, how I think about it is if he really did pass, then his legacy will live forever through us. And if he didn't really pass, and it was a publicity stunt, then it really does go to show that whenever people pass, we tend to pay our respects to them then, when we should be paying our respects to people in like real life. Like right now, there's no time like the present, and it seems like that us as a society doesn't really cherish that. Like, everyone in here, of course, is like something is amazing, and that's really what he preached. Like DJ Peaches, Unicorn, Dan Tan, Dragon. Shout out to all of y'all. Y'all are amazing. Thank you so much for joining up. Shout out to Gage, Caroline. I do these shout outs because I feel like y'all's name should be heard today. Shout out to everyone. Much love. Thank you so much for joining up. Yeah, so with the clip, there was 2 tattoos off of his face. So what we're thinking there was it part of a music video? Like the last time he so-called died, it was by a hanging video of him actually dead, but he came out a day later saying no, he actually wasn't. It was all part of a music video. So he's done this in the past, but this time seemed a little too real. And like I say, I know that I just don't want him to be. So I'm thinking of every situation. But in the same, I would love to pay my respects for him, because he was such a good guy. He was like everything that I personally want to stand for. I know I'm not there yet, but want to stand for. To move forward, we always gotta keep on working on yourself before that you can get to that point, to get to X's legendary points to spreading positive love and happiness. So for us, it's definitely working go on for all of us to improve better as a person and to just carry on the legacy that X left us. Second theory, guys, these are all the series I've been reading. So first we have that. Second theory is Drake. And Drake's recent song, sorry, I'm just also reading comments because y'all mean everything to me. People stole $50,000 from the motorcycle that he got to buy. Wow, yeah, it's all just a bad situation. Second theory is Drake. So in his recent song, so basically Drake. And yes, guys, I mean Drake, like the I'm Upset Drake, the Hotline Bling. Him and Drake were very close. Very close back in the day. Super, like best friends and everything. But they had a fallout. And X says that the information that he had on Drake could have ruined him. But he wasn't speaking or nothing like that. And Drake, I guess so-called threatened him because X came out on his Instagram live saying, if I die, just know, and he tagged Drake's social media. So with that, about a year later, all the information came out about Drake with the child and Pusha T leaking it. And it was news that XX leaked Drake, or at least rumored to be. So if Drake found out, I can see where he would be mad that he did leak that. And in Drake's recent song, it says triple X shoot below the neck, so triple X XXX. So with that, I mean, I'm not gonna like lose total respect for Drake because I feel like everyone deserves that love that X really stood for until proven guilty. So no one's been proven guilty yet. These are all just theories. So that's the Drake one. I will not make it through. Well, this is definitely something that we have is the Libros community. With all of us, we're definitely all here for each other. And even though that it's bad now, it's definitely not going to end bad, you know, like in about a week now. I know that we can do this together as like one, as a community. So that is the two main theories. We have another one. So what's been on the internet is Drake is dropping an album, or not Drake. Apologize. XX Tentacion is dropping an album called No Pulse in the nearby future, or was supposed to, and all we saw on the headlines was that he had no pulse. I mean, you know, 2 and 2, it's definitely all confusing. I feel like one huge thing is going to be coming out later down the road between the whole situation, something that we can't comprehend. It's going to be really insane, but I know, like usual, we will all get through this together, because I know many people are upset over there in the comment section. But yeah, his legacy, like I say, his legacy's still with us, even though he's not at the moment, or he's never gonna be. Now, one thing I do gotta say is, in X's old songs, he actually so-called sold his like soul to the devil, and now in his recents, it was all about him apologizing and asking for forgiveness. So it was like the whole point in his life, he was very in a dark place. But as he is for us, we are for him, and we were his light, showing him the love that he's given us. So we, as a community, as a rap fan group, we were getting him through what he was in, and finally he was coming out of that darkness into the light, and then the tragic event happened. So it was all just terrible. I know what's happening. I'm just naming some theories I've been seeing on the internet, some facts, and personally what I think of it. But I do still like to shout out everyone, just to know, you know, it do matter, and love everyone that's up in here. Dragon, shout out to you, DJ, Dan, Unicorn. Casey, Barker, Francisco, the Fortnite, God, what's happening, guys? Yeah, so those are 4 very good, very deep theories of what has happened, and some facts. Heck, what's going on? Uh, yeah, so now what's come out is that there's a rundown of an old song that X once sings. Here, guys, let me get my phone to read y'all word by word because I definitely do not want to missay something of the legend himself, misquote it. So let me get my phone. It'll be like 1 minute when I'm with y'all. I usually don't like to use my phone because, you know, when you're with other people and you're using your phone, it's like you're disinterested, and I'm always most interested in everyone that's up in here. Can you do Fortnite later? Yeah, right. Well, right now it's mainly about X paying the respects on if he has passed or if it is a publicity stunt, which I'm not saying it's either. Then we're just talking about it. So I didn't want to focus it on anything else. But yes, guys, we will be live streaming Fortnite later. So let me grab my phone to read y'all these lyrics, 14 people. I will be right back. So let me pull it up on how it has came through. This is another statement. It's a statement and also a theory. So this is 2 in 1. Yes, love you, Erica. Much love to Tricia, DJ, Casey, Francisco. Love all you guys. People are asking that what X meant to me. Personally, you know, with high school, we see dark times, and I mean, I like to keep a positive attitude with everything because I think everything's in plan, negative or positive. It's going to come out at some point. I don't know if it's now, a month, a week, but it's going to come out for the best. But personally, just knowing that there was someone that like loved me as much as they love himself, as X did with everyone, that really was an eye opener for me. X was huge in my life, and I will always think about him on the daily, and just hope that whoever did do this to XX Tentacion, I don't ask for harm on them because I feel like that's not what X would want on that person, just for him to be prosecuted fully and for him to be able to just be in jail and be in the dark like he left X. So in a video that I have that's been all over the internet, you play Jocelyn Flores, one of his songs. If you would like to look it up, it's one of his top songs. If you reverse it, so that means play it backwards, it says June 18th in my heart, and that's on the 25-second mark. So June 18th, guys, was the day that he did unfortunately pass, or as others are saying, led this tragic stunt. So that's the first part. And guys, if you do want to look this up, it's Jocelyn Flores. It's on his recent album, and I would love for y'all to look further deep into X And maybe one of his life lessons or moments can encourage you in whatever time you're going through, because that's what X did with a lot. So looking in deeper to this makes me come closer to X, and that's, I think personally, what he wanted from all of us. So was to learn a deeper understanding of what he's been preaching, what he's been teaching. So that is the first part of the song. Now, at the 33-second mark, it says never. So first we've went through. I'm recording this, by the way. Hey, that's amazing to know that someone's recording me. Hopefully, something that I say from X can rub off on you forever, because that's just what he wanted, was even if it was one sentence, for you to always remember and make it a light in any dark times that you're going through. So first thing goes June 18th in my heart. That's the 25-second mark. At the 33-second mark, it goes never give up. And that's what I think he wanted most out of everyone and anyone, to never give up. 1 minute and 5 seconds, it says, wondering where my sister is. 1 minute and 40 seconds, must help, must go now. Oh, I'm lost, I must go. So I'm going to read that all together. June 18th, in my heart, never give up, wondering where my sister is, must go, must help, must go now. Oh, I'm lost, I must go. So, with that, personally, I don't know what to say. It's something totally just mind-blowing with everything that's adding up to this. I think it's something much bigger than what we think, and eventually it will come out. But while we're searching for like who did this, that darkness, like, just let his light rub off on everyone. Let his legacy rub off. I'm probably going to make a video of that. Guys, tell me yes or no. Do you think that I should drop a video of that, just to let everyone know? So tell me yes or no, because like I'm trying not to drop videos here for so-called, as people say, clout. But just for people to get a better understanding of what's happening here. It's awful. But as he's saying, like, things happen. Things happen, yes. But, you know, we have to realize that every opportunity is precious, and not to really tell people how you feel. Like, tell them how you feel. Like, if there's that one person that you love, go ahead and tell them that you love them. Because you know, from day to day, life is so precious. And X really wanted us to get a better understanding of that, on how great life is. And that every day we should spend helping one other person, because if you helping other people, then I don't want to go on anyone's beliefs, religious beliefs, but many think, you know, whatever it is, whoever it is out there is really benefiting your life if you're benefiting someone's on earth. So definitely, guys, that just goes to show that was something that X stood for, is that if you're helping out others, if you're benefiting one another, then your life will be benefited personally, even if that's something very dark or positive. If it's a dark thing in your life, don't say, why me? Because why would you want it to be anyone else? Just go forward. Keep on pursuing that dream of yours, and eventually there would be a light on the other side. And shout out to Marky, my main man, Mark. Shout out to you, brother. Shout out to everyone in here. And guys, that will be our XX live stream for the day. I am dropping a video on that. And with that, guys, after my video, we will be going with our regular 4-night schedule. So guys, see y'all later. If you have any questions, just hit us up on social media. We are always there for you all. And with that, guys, bye. And love you all. Peace out. And as X wanted us to do with him here, or carrying out his legacy, love one another, tell people you love them, impact their life, and just keep on carrying on. Peace out till next time.